I'm writing this because I need someone to tell me I'm overthinking, that there's a logical explanation, that I'm just stressed and sleep deprived, and my mind is playing tricks on me. But I've been documenting everything for the past 3 weeks, and the more evidence I gather, the less I can convince myself it's nothing. I moved to San Telmo, Buenos Aires, 2 months ago. Found a great deal on an apartment, 1 bedroom, high ceilings, original hardwood floors, in one of those beautiful old buildings from the 1920s. The rent was suspiciously cheap, but the landlord explained the building was rent-controlled, and he'd rather have a quiet, reliable tenant than deal with the bureaucracy of raising prices. The apartment was on the 4th floor, corner unit, big windows, lots of light. The previous tenant had left in a hurry, according to the landlord, some family emergency back in her hometown. She'd left a few things behind, some books, a coffee maker, a cheap alarm clock on the nightstand. I didn't think much of it. I was just happy to finally live alone in a nice neighborhood close to work. The first week was normal. I unpacked, decorated, got used to the sounds of the building, old pipes, neighbors above me, the street noise from the bar downstairs. But then I started noticing the clock. That cheap alarm clock the previous tenant left. It was one of those old digital ones, red numbers, the kind that's so basic it doesn't even have a snooze button. Here's the thing, it kept the wrong time. Not by much, just 7 minutes fast. Every day I'd correct it, and the next morning it would be 7 minutes fast again. I figured the internal mechanism was broken, but I'm weirdly anal about clocks being correct, so I kept fixing it. After a week of this, I just unplugged it and shoved it in a drawer. That's when the phone calls started. My phone would ring at exactly 3:17 a.m. every single night. No caller ID, just unknown number. The first few times I answered. Silence on the other end. Not even breathing, just dead air, like an open line with nothing there. After the 4th night, I stopped answering, but it kept ringing, 3:17 a.m. on the dot. I tried blocking the number, but you can't block unknown. I tried turning my phone off completely, but then I'd wake up anyway. Something would wake me, and when I checked the time, it would be 3:17. I started sleeping terribly, bags under my eyes, drinking too much coffee, zoning out at work. My boss asked if I was okay. I told him I was fine, just adjusting to the new place. Then I found the notebooks. I was looking for the building's maintenance contact. There was a leak under the kitchen sink. And I opened the cabinet under the bathroom sink looking for the owner's manual or some paperwork. Instead, I found 3 spiral notebooks hidden behind the pipes, wrapped in a plastic bag. They belonged to the previous tenant. Her name was written inside the front cover, Lucia Vega. I know I shouldn't have read them. It was an invasion of privacy. But I was curious, why would someone leave notebooks hidden like that? They were journals. The first one started normal enough. Daily life stuff, work complaints, what she ate for dinner. But about 2 months into living there, the entries changed. She started writing about waking up at 3:17 a.m. every night. She'd hear her phone ring, but when she checked, there'd be no call, no notification, nothing. But she'd be awake, suddenly and completely, her heart racing. She wrote about feeling watched, about the sense that someone was in the apartment with her, even though she lived alone and always locked the door, about seeing things in her peripheral vision, movement, shadows that disappeared when she looked directly. The entries became more frantic. She started documenting everything, temperature changes in specific rooms, objects that seemed to move slightly overnight, the way sounds echoed differently at certain times of day. One entry, dated about 4 months before I moved in. I set up my laptop to record while I sleep. I need to know if I'm sleepwalking or if something else is happening. I keep finding things in the morning that I don't remember doing. The chair pulled out from the table, the kitchen faucet running, my shoes by the door, laces untied, mud on the soles, but I didn't go outside. I know I didn't go outside. The next entry. I watched the recording. I don't want to write this down, but I need to. At 3:17 a.m., I get out of bed, but I don't move like I'm awake. My eyes are open, but there's nothing there. I walk to the door, I unlock it, I open it. I stand in the doorway for exactly 4 minutes, then I come back inside, lock the door, and go back to bed. I have no memory of this, none. My hands were shaking reading this. The entries after that were scattered, harder to read, like she was writing quickly or in the dark. It's not me. Something is using me, using my body. I wake up and I'm tired, like I've been running. There's dirt under my fingernails. Once, there was someone else's blood. I found photos on my phone. Places I don't recognize. People I've never seen. Taken at night. All of them taken at 3:17 a.m. according to the timestamp. I'm leaving. I don't care about the lease. I don't care about the deposit. I'm going back to Mendoza. I can't stay here. Last night I woke up at 3:17 and I was standing in the hallway outside, 4 floors up, at the railing, leaning over. If I'd leaned an inch more, that was the last entry. I sat on the bathroom floor, the notebooks in my lap, for over an hour. Part of me wanted to believe it was fiction, some creative writing project. But the handwriting deteriorated so realistically. The entries had dates, specifics, the kind of mundane details you can't fake. I should have left right then, called the landlord, broken the lease, moved back in with my parents. But I didn't, because here's the thing, none of that had happened to me. Yes, the phone rang, but that could be a telemarketer, a wrong number, a glitch. Yes, I woke up at 3:17, but that could be my body adjusting to a sleep schedule, some unconscious association. I was rational. I was skeptical. I wouldn't let some previous tenant's paranoid breakdown dictate my life. But I decided to test it, like she had. I set up my laptop to record while I slept, put it on the dresser, angled toward the bed, made sure the battery was full. The next morning, I checked the footage. For hours, nothing. Just me sleeping, occasionally shifting position. Then, at 3:17 a.m., I sat up. Not gradually, like waking from a dream. Instantly. One frame, I'm lying down. The next, I'm sitting upright, staring directly at the camera. I stay like that for 30 seconds, not moving, not blinking, just staring. Then I get out of bed and walk to the door. I unlock it, I open it, I step into the hallway. The camera can't see what I do out there, but I can see the timestamp. I'm gone for exactly 4 minutes. Then I come back, lock the door, get back into bed, lie down in the exact same position. I watched this footage 10 times. I have no memory of it, none. I remember going to sleep around midnight. I remember waking up at 7 a.m. to my alarm. Nothing in between. I checked my phone. At 3:19 a.m., 2 minutes after I woke up in the video, there are 3 photos in my camera roll. The first is taken from the 4th floor hallway, looking down the stairwell. The second is taken from the 3rd floor, same angle.
The third is taken from the building's entrance, looking out at the street. The timestamp reads 3:21 a.m. I went down 6 flights of stairs, took photos, and came back up, all in 4 minutes, all with no memory. That was 4 days ago. Since then, I've recorded every night. It happens every time, always at 3:17, always the same routine. I get up, I leave the apartment, I'm gone for 4 minutes, I come back. The photos on my phone are getting worse. At first, they were just random shots of the building, the street. Now they're closer. Pictures of parked cars, pictures of apartment windows across the street, pictures taken from behind trees, from alleyways. Last night's photos were of a woman's apartment. 3 photos, taken from different angles outside her window. She was asleep in her bed. I can see her clearly in the photos. I don't know who she is. I've never seen her before, but I have 3 high-resolution photos of her sleeping, taken from outside her second-floor window at 3:17 a.m. I'm terrified, not of something supernatural. I'm terrified of myself, of what I'm doing and not remembering. What if I've already hurt someone? What if tomorrow's photos are from inside someone's apartment? I went to a doctor yesterday, described the symptoms without mentioning the specifics. He said it sounds like a parasomnia, maybe sleepwalking triggered by stress, and referred me to a sleep specialist. The earliest appointment is 3 weeks away.
I can't wait 3 weeks. I can't keep doing this. I tried staying awake, drank coffee all night, kept every light on, played loud music. At 3:17, I blinked, just once, and when I opened my eyes, it was 3:22 a.m. I was standing in the hallway outside my door. My phone was in my hand. 3 new photos, someone's living room, taken through their window. I recognized the building across the street. I tried locking myself in. I put the apartment key in a combination lockbox, hid the box in the oven, made the combination something random that I wrote down and put in my wallet. At 3:17, I woke up standing at my door. The key was in the lock. The box was on the kitchen counter, open. I don't know the combination. I don't know how I opened it. Last night, I didn't just take photos. I woke up at 3:22 a.m., standing in my apartment. My hands were dirty. There was a screwdriver in my pocket. I don't own a screwdriver. And on my phone, 4 new photos. A basement window with the latch forced open. A dark basement room. Someone's storage unit in that basement.
A close-up of personal belongings. Boxes labeled with someone's name. Family photos. Documents. I broke into someone's basement. I went through their things, and I don't remember any of it. I'm writing this at 2:45 a.m. I've tied my ankle to the bed frame with a bike lock. I swallowed the key. It's the only thing I could think of. It's 3:10 now. I can feel it coming, like a weight pressing down on my consciousness. I'm so tired suddenly. My eyes keep closing. I don't want to sleep. I don't want to find out what happens when I can't leave the apartment. What if it doesn't stop at the door this time? What if it finds another way? It's 3:15. I can't keep my eyes.